Hi, I'm Sandy Botkin, CPA, attorney, and former trainer of IRS attorneys nationwide. You know, one of the most important questions that I get, and certainly one of the most frequent questions, is what entity should I use when I start my business, whether it be home-based or otherwise? Well, you know, Plato had a very important quote that I want to mention, and that is, the beginning of the work is the most important. And I recommend generally that unless you have a lot of liability, you should be a sole proprietor. It's very easy. All you have to do is file Schedule Cs. It is simple, simple, and simple. Did I say it was simple? You can't get easier than that. However, if you have a lot of liability, then you don't want to be a sole proprietor because you have unlimited liability. So you want to be probably either a limited liability company or you can be a corporation which limits liabilities. Both of them work. Limited liability companies generally provide easier access to losses. So when you have losses in the first year of business, which is typical, isn't it? You probably want to be either a sole proprietor or an LLC because that allows you the losses in a much easier fashion. And you can always incorporate later. Now, one question I get is, well, which state should I incorporate or which state should I be a limited liability company? My recommendation is you should probably either incorporate or be an LLC in either Nevada or Wyoming. Why there? Well, because it's a lot harder for anyone to pierce the corporate veil or pierce the LLC. Those states have very good liability protection, and I usually recommend those states. So the bottom line is you have a home-based business, you don't have a lot of liability, be a sole proprietor. Don't worry about a lot of corporate entities. If you have a lot of liability, and by the way, having employees is a walking liability. You do have liability if you have employees. Then you want to be either an LLC or a corporation, such as Nest Corporation. That is my recommendation to make your life a lot less taxing.